Right, so thanks for joining me. Today I'm just going to talk a bit about my journey as a coach, kind of where I was before I started coaching and where I am now, what my average day would look like, and just kind of all the basics, I guess, just to share, how it's changed my life and definitely my entire family's life. So first things first, let's flash back to 2.5 years ago, pre-coaching. I used to be super into CrossFit, super just gym, between the gym classes, and then I got quite into CrossFit after that. I was always at the gym, and once I had our daughter, then I struggled to find a bit of a balance. It wasn't too bad when I was still on maternity leave, because that would be kind of my little break during the day, would be to go to a class. But it was once I got back to work full time that I was struggling to find a balance between family life, family time, work, and then also taking care of myself. So naturally, taking care of myself kind of fell off the way. I totally fell off the wagon. I stopped doing everything that I had been doing for months on end, and then I was likely at my all-time low. I was feeling like I had no energy, obviously just not getting enough sleep in the night too, and then not taking care of myself during the day with my nutrition or any workouts. I was just completely drained, and mentally, I was definitely not at the best point in my life. I hadn't really been introduced to personal development at all, or any type of mental training besides basic sports psych through my curling, but so I definitely was not believing in myself, and I was getting to the point where I needed a change. So I decided to try working out at home, and I figured, well, okay, I have these couple hours that I get to hang out with the family before our little one went to bed at night. So if I could do my workout in the morning at home and then get it done with before the day started, or do it after Scarlett went to bed, then I could do it, then right at home and not have to worry about driving back into town, because it ends up being about a 40-minute round trip for myself. So it was just one of those excuses that was rolling around in my brain though. So that first month I committed to a 21-day program, and I was pretty pumped actually, but I was skeptical naturally, because I didn't know if I'd be able to stay committed working out on my own at home, and I just didn't know, I guess, enough about what I was getting into. I knew that there was the workouts, and I knew there was a set nutrition plan, which I knew that I desperately needed. So that first month was a game changer for me. I wasn't a coach yet, I was a challenger, and I actually reached my goal in the first month. I could fit all of my clothes again, because my entire closet, I couldn't fit any of it prior to that, and I was feeling amazing. I had all this energy. I realized that in the actual challenge groups, that's where all of us would kind of stay accountable. We'd log our workouts, we'd post if we were struggling about something, if we had a bad day, and then somebody would, either the coach or another challenger, would get us fired up again. And it created that accountability that I guess I didn't know that I could have, working out by myself at home. So that's where my passion kind of started, and I was feeling energy again. I was feeling motivated again. I was setting goals. I was setting physical goals, to get stronger, and then I was also setting just mental strength goals, because I had been introduced into this personal development aspect and nutrition aspect that is an entire mental game, right? So I was starting to work on that as well. So after that first month, I was feeling pretty awesome, and I knew I wanted to essentially maintain and keep building and keep growing and keep setting goals. So I decided that I wanted to help other people feel that exact same way that I felt, and I wanted to help them get started, work through their journey, and just kind of make that lifestyle change. And not just, it's not just that 21 days. Like, I know I've done anything from 80 days to... So once I started seeing my challengers with their transformations, making those lifestyle changes, that in itself was beyond fulfilling. And that was kind of my goal from the beginning, was to get them to feel amazing and to stay consistent and accountable with it. Because let's be honest, we can be awesome one month and then the next month completely fall off the wagon. So I wanted that lifestyle change. So in my groups, I'm definitely always stressing mental training, personal development, podcasts, reading, like all that good stuff, just to get our mindsets in that right spot to make it a lifestyle change. So over the years, I've definitely grown a lot as I've been coaching, and it's definitely provided just a lot of growth, like personal growth physically. I've gotten to my strongest point that I really didn't think I could achieve when I started this. And mentally, it's been consistent personal development through reading and podcasts, and kind of changing up my morning routines and just changing little things that I do in my day to keep my mindset up here, keep my excuses down here, and essentially lead by example. And that's always what I strive for, is to lead by example. And that is, I think, the key. You take care of yourself, you do your routine, your morning routine, or whatever your routine is around your workout. But basically, I've developed a bit of a morning routine where I wake up, I do some positive affirmations, visualization, I read first thing in the morning, and then I'd do my workout, and then I'd be checking in on my groups, checking in with my challengers, logging my workout in our app, in our group, because I actually run all of our groups through an app. And yeah, and then it's sharing your journey. So I share my journey on Instagram, on Facebook. Those are kind of my two main platforms that I use. Some do use other ones as well. So it's just more so what you're comfortable with, and yeah, what you like to use yourself. So, and from there, I'd go to work, because I've been working full time, and I work 7-8 hour days. And I would, if I had time at lunch, I'd check in on my groups, check out any workout logs, and check the news feed, see if anybody was struggling with anything. And then I wouldn't really check back in until after work. And I would do some business building activities at this point, and do some invites, some connecting, follow-ups, all of that stuff. Anybody that's been following my posts, I definitely am reaching out and thanking, because it's all about finding those like-minded people that are, they're supporting your journey, and essentially, it's just creating this positive environment around you. So that's kind of my average day. It's definitely, coaching itself has provided some great opportunities over the last couple of years. We went on a few trips as a family. Those were free trips, and that was me just working the business about an hour a day. And yeah, like essentially what you put into it, you can get back, right? So I am excited now because I have been dedicating a lot more time every single day, and I have, like, I won't be back at my dental hygiene job here for a bit now. So I'm just really focusing on my passion and on coaching and putting that extra time in. And it really does, yeah, doesn't feel like work to me. I think, like, I used to think people were a little crazy when they said that work shouldn't feel like work. And I was like, well, I like my job, but it definitely feels like work when I get up in the morning and I have to start my car and warm it up on a cold winter day and then drive to work for the day. So, whereas coaching has never felt like work to me. So I was like, okay, those people weren't that crazy. Okay, I think I've kind of covered everything. My average day, that's kind of, you can essentially set up your day however you'd like. I know lots of coaches will work their business in pockets of time. Some will work it all in that 1 hour stretch. So it just really depends on your schedule and how you want to set it up. And that's the glory of it all, is you can set it up however you want and whatever is going to fit into your life. And same thing with coaching goals. There's definitely different coaching goals. I've always been kind of all in, but that's just the personality that I am. And if I do something, I'm all in. So just so you know that, I will always be all in. But I know not everybody is all in, and it's just going to be more of a hobby coaching, whether that's helping friends and family, or some people are kind of on the same mindset as me, and maybe they do want to, make enough to cover daycare for the month, make enough to cover all of their bills for the month, make enough to match their income so they can coach full time. Like the possibilities are endless. So I always ask what each coach's goal is, so I can help you accordingly to set up your business, and I can give you a good idea as to what you'll have to put into it to get that in return. So as for actual sign up, we can definitely chat more about that if you're interested. It's really a very low, what would you call it, commitment. You can just do a basic coach fee, which is $39 US. Like, isn't that awesome? $49 Canadian. Oh, that conversion. Or you can do like a smaller bundled pack, which actually waives the coach fee entirely, which is even better, because then you're getting some of the sweet, whether it's the streaming or whatever it is, you can try it out so that you can help those challengers and those new customers a lot better. So we can definitely chat about that if you're interested. And I would obviously take you through a training. I have a training that I take all our new coaches through, and I also get everyone to hop on a Getting Started Right call, just so I know where your goals are and I can help you the best that I can. And we get to know each other because we're going to be hanging out. Because coaching, I have my team page where we all kind of collaborate and we run monthly events together. We'll run challenge groups together as well, which is always an option. And so we do lots together, and we also go on trips together. So it really does. It's like I have my challenge group family, then I have my coach family, and it's all just this positive ray of people working on themselves and changing their lives. So it's a lot of fun. If you have any questions at all, honestly, just shoot me a message and we can definitely chat some more. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate it. I hope to have you join us on Team Smile Strong. And I know that you'd be a great fit, because that is why I would have messaged you, right? So have a good one, guys.